apparently some people are mad about Birds of Prey characters not looking attractive enough. Oh, me! I'm one of those people. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. Yeah, huge anti-Birds of Prey fan. If there is somebody who is more rooting against this movie, I don't think you can find one online. That's me. But apparently, Jessica Rodden got wind of our good buddy Matt Kadish. Right? Now, I might disagree with him personally. I still have a lot of respect for the man. So there's a few things I do disagree with him about. Not this one, though. Also, he took us all out in Vegas, hooked us up when we were out there with Star Trek Las Vegas, a real stand-up guy. I know this guy. This is not somebody who is anti-women. This is not somebody who is just like this little woman here, like Jessica Rodden, who probably is not very happy, probably has some daddy issues. That's why she feels the need, in my opinion, to go after white males in the manner that she does, because this is the type of thing that they do, isn't it? Every time, every one of these women who have all these issues with white men, well, they're always little white girls who don't like anything about anything because what? Daddy didn't treat you like a princess? Is that what it is? Because that's what it feels like to me. So they have to go and write these little hit pieces. And here we go. Let's read what this clown has to say. Let's see what's going on in her pretty little head. Is it pretty? Maybe not so much. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. What are your hobbies, sweet cheeks here? Monopoly, Scrabble, anything that doesn't involve control. So she's not a gamer. She's not a gamer. I am a filthy casual by playing stuff like Mario Kart, but she's not a gamer. She doesn't know anything about anything. She loves fantasy. So she's probably like one of those little girls who just wants to sit around LARPing all day reading about elves and fairies. She enjoys organizing her book collection, baking, making chili, and being a horrible person by poking fun at people who want to know about anything about her. So she's a very mean-spirited person, in my opinion anyway. And it makes me question their motives, really, when they go out of their way to write these hit pieces on people. In the months since we first started seeing posters and footage from Kathy Ann's upcoming DC movie Birds of Prey, actresses like Margot Robbie have admitted the looks of the characters were less male-gazy. Not for the male gay crowd. No, to avert the gaze of men. Basically meaning, don't look at me. I am not to be looked at or be desired, or, just throw a baseball cap on me. Don't tell me to smile. Don't expect me to do my hair or my nails or my makeup or anything. And leave me alone because I'm a nasty man-hater. That's what it comes across as to me when these girls can't even be bothered to run a comb through their hair, and decide to go and put on something you would wear through a car wash, makes Brie look like she has some fashion sense.
Mystic, back, mystic, back, mystic, back.
Oh, this poor cake. I get so sad for the cake. She ruined that poor man's cake. Thank you very much.
I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for...
I need to thank you very much. I just have that clip. I like that clip, though. It just reminds us how sometimes these actresses aren't the nicest people. They're not. They're really, really not. And I love how memeable Brie is. That's why we're stuck on her, because she's just so darn adorable. And, well, looks like Margot Robbie's going to be the next one here. Maybe. I don't know. She might not be so mean-spirited, though. She might still actually give a crap about her career and not about activism and everything else. But according to this movie, no. It is not for people who want eye candy, something aesthetically pleasing. It's what they want. They just want something unappealing to the eye so that they can say, this is for women. Sorry, I'm a girl. I like to look at girls. Even if I wasn't the B in LGBT, I would still want somebody attractive on screen Because it's fantasy, isn't it? It is not just about, especially when you're dealing with comic book characters. They are exaggerated, fantastical versions of the most idealized body types, level of style, fashion. They take pride in their appearance, and we are in a day and age where these women do not take pride in their appearance. This is why you have something like that as her profile picture, for crying out loud. And I'm not trying to be out here shaming her for her appearance. I'm just saying, comb your goddamn hair, lady, if you're going to use your picture for cinema blend. Comb your hair, please. And I know I'm saying this where I need to do my roots. Yeah, actually, my roots are nowhere near as bad as like Jodie Whittaker's. And this is the thing that women do. We look at each other and we make comments and quips. And this is why half the time women are dressing for other women to impress them so they look better than the other women. They're dressing to be more desired. Because it gives you a sense of confidence if you feel attractive and desired. And this is the whole reason why people comb their hair in the first place, or put on makeup, or dress themselves and don't like lay around in bed all day from, trying to make a YouTube video or something without even having their hair combed laying around in bed. This is why we do what we do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Stop making us feel apologetic or demanding we be apologetic for wanting to look attractive. I'm not wearing anything low cut today just because I'm more comfortable in this today. And I felt more comfortable. I just felt like wearing this shirt today. Some days I'm wearing something low cut with my hanging out because my channel's not for little ones. Not at all. And I take pride in the fact that, I can get the camera to zoom in on the girls from time to time. I'm okay with that. Because I know that that's something that you guys tend to want to look at. And the people who don't are going to tell me in the comments, or they're not going to watch, or they're not going to even be upset by it. Anyway, let's get back to this article. These people just have a problem with attractiveness. They have a problem with criticism. That's the biggest thing. While the movie isn't out in theaters yet, some people have expressed distaste for the looks supported by some of the leading ladies in Birds of Prey. It looks cheap, though. It looks outright cheap. It does not look like anything that, millions and millions of dollars for a major big budget Hollywood blockbuster movie to look like. I do not want to look like I just threw a costume together at Goodwill, for crying out loud. And there's no shame in shopping at Goodwill. I find a lot of cool stuff at Goodwill from time to time. But when your main wardrobe consists of things that look like they were either pieced together from the trash pile, like the Mystic Vac outfit.
Mystic, back.
Like that thing. Or they look like just whatever is ill-fitting with half of their bras hanging out. Like, seriously, when you look at some of the footage of this, they just look like they're throwing anything together on screen. Like this chick right here, half of her bra is hanging out. The other girl, why does she have a headband? Because she's Asian? It's because all Asians know martial arts. Is that why? Is that what you're trying to convey to me? Movie who thinks you're doing a better job being representative than you actually are by using stereotypes like that. See, that's where my mind goes to when I see stuff like that, is like, okay, what stereotype are they using? But no, apparently we're not allowed to have an opinion on the costumes of movies unless we're women. So I will have that. I will reserve my hoo-ha down there to have an opinion about this one, because I'm allowed, because this movie's for me. This movie is for the demographic of women, and we will get into that when I go over these other reviews here. That's going to be in this video too. There's a lot to cover. This week, one set of posts in particular spurred an online response after stating Birds of Prey will bomb because the ladies don't look hot enough. Actually, that's not what he says. Let's read it. You know why Birds of Prey is going to bomb just like Charlie's Angels did? They removed any sex appeal these characters had to appeal to a female girl power audience instead of the core male comic book audience. They literally don't know who they're making this movie for. And that I'm going to agree with on a few levels here. Because this movie is designed to get in all of the male money from the comic book audience. That's one of the demographics that they want. The other demographic demographic they want is the Hot Topic crowd. Definitely the girls who can go to Goodwill and piece together a costume for this. That is who they want. They want girls to go around and cosplay in this one. They want, I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, they want girls like Tamara Chambers from Channel Awesome, and we're not going to shame her or any of that. We're not going to say she's right or wrong, but that's the type of girl they want. They want the girls who will go to the thrift stores to piece their costumes together to cosplay because they want them dressed as these characters in the theaters. And that is who's going to go see this movie. You're going to have a lot of these 20-something-year-old girls who want to just cosplay as these characters. And that's fine. That's fine. But he is absolutely 100% right in the fact that this movie will probably not do very well. It is tracking as the lowest DCU movie of all time, ever, like of all of them in the DCEU. And I think part of it is because they are just trying for this little female demographic. And you know what? Are there enough women who are going to go see this? I don't know. We can tell for sure that not a lot of women saw Charlie's Angels. That one came in at 8 million at the box office. I can tell you for sure not a lot of women went and saw Terminator Woke Fate either. Because guess what? That one was kind of a terrible movie that also was trying to appeal to this girl power sort of demographic. Will Harley Quinn do better? Probably. She's a little easier to cosplay. And that is the big thing. Every time I look at this movie, anytime I try and do a search for this, it shows me, because I am of that demographic, it shows me all of the cosplay options. I guarantee you, when I go to make a thumbnail and I try and find a picture of this movie, it's going to show me 20 different costume options for these characters, especially Harley. Because nobody, and that's the thing, nobody wants to be the other characters. Everybody wants to be Harley because she's the main one. But at the end of the day, these girls really just want to be Harley. Because she's the star, isn't she? So for all of their virtue signaling and all of their stuff, they still can't change the fact that Harley is not going to be representative of anybody other than their little white girls running around. Yes, and of course, that tweet got a lot of attention, so naturally there was a follow-up talking about how women only like to see attractive women. Well, a lot of us do. A lot of us actually do. So he follows it up with, even women want to see attractive women on screen. Cosplayers want hot characters to emulate. None of the Birds of Prey characters have any of the hotness appeal. See, we're censoring it for YouTube. They even toned down Harley to make her less attractive, despite her being the biggest draw in Suicide Squad. He's absolutely right. She wanted that character to have less male eyes all over her, to be less male gazy, quote unquote. So, of course, they're doing that on purpose. One dude on the internet doesn't speak for every dude, although I'm a little galled to think that this particular dude was able to rile up so many people on the internet and get so much attention for his thoughts. Why? Because he's a male? Because he's just a white dude? Because you're that disrespectful? Jessica, you're that disrespectful of what a white male has to say. And that, you know what, some people might agree with him. Some white chicks might agree with him. Some alphabet people like me, the B. I'm the B in the alphabet here. Some of us might agree with him, and some of us might want to see an idealized, attractive version of Harley Quinn, especially if we're going to go out and cosplay as her. How many of us want to cosplay as Leia in the gold bikini? Going to Star Wars Celebration, A lot of the women that I know in the internet and in the communities here that we're part of absolutely want to cosplay as Leia in the gold bikini because we want to be attractive. We don't want to look like a frumpy car wash brush. None of us want to do that. In addition, the idea that Birds of Prey is trying to uglify his cast popped up on the internet in the days prior to the viral tweets above, specifically in the context of what Harley is wearing in the Birds of Prey trailers compared to what she was wearing in Suicide Squad. Yeah, see how many women went out of their way to buy that costume, the Daddy's Little Monster thing and the short shorts. Most women, like every woman, that is why that character has that outfit. And if you want to be a little more conservative with your look, get the little jacket. They sell them. I know. I see them all over the place at Spencer's, Hot Topic, FYE, all of those sort of stores. If you still have them, if you still have them all, that is. And that is who this movie is for. Who wants to wear that? That looks like a garbage bag. Why are you wearing a Glad bag? Nobody wants to wear a Glad bag and some torn whatever. Like I said, this just looks like trash. This looks like garbage. The costumes just look like garbage. This chick. I saw a straight dude the other day saying, what, are you prejudicing against straight dudes? Are you anti how people were born? Get over yourself, Lexi. The other day, saying that Mary Elizabeth Winstead, it looks like she isn't allowed to even be a little attractive as hunters and birds of prey. And it's just proof that the straights have no idea what she's saying and she's hot. Yeah, guess what? She looks like she's wearing a hefty bag or a Glad bag. She looks a lot better on the other picture. Thank you very much. So don't you tell me, as somebody who's probably also done as much with other girls as you have, Cupcake, okay, guess what? I don't think she looks attractive. She's wearing a hefty bag, and she shouldn't be. She should be wearing hot pants or something. Something. Give me something to look at. Lexi Rose. Little Lexi, if that is your real name. But no, of course. And we do have a pretty good idea of who this movie is for. It's a criminally fun celebration of sisterhood. Yay, sisterhood. Women do not like other women. Come on, we know this. Women get competitive with other women. Women do not want to think that the other woman next to her is getting more attention. Guess what? Every one of those little side characters in this movie who is not Harley Quinn, if this was real life, every one of those girls would be like, F that bitch Harley. I don't know why she gets all the attention. She's so dumb. She was in an abusive relationship with the Joker. Why does she get all the attention? And that is how women are. Women are catty. Women are nasty. Women are mean to each other. A lot of them are like that. Not everyone, but women do get catty like that, especially when it's a competition like this sort of thing, especially in the who's the most popular, who's the hottest, who's the most attractive, who's the most interesting. This person just saw Birds of Prey courtesy of WB for free. Oh, hey, so they saw it for free. I haven't had this much fun at the movies for a while because I got in for free. Don't let anyone tell you not to see this movie because they just don't want you to live your best life. And who needs that negativity in 2020? Well, you got in for free. Of course, you're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Of course, you're going to love it because you got it for free. Probably because you're one of these super fans who is out there tweeting about it, making a YouTube channel, whatever you do, whoever the crap you are. You are probably somebody that they consider a social media influencer in a positive light, and this is why you still have a lot of little people out there who go out of their way to do the positive shilling for things. And if you genuinely like it, there is nothing wrong with that. But when you use your platform and your free handout to attack other people like this, like who needs negativity, that sort of thing, then we don't need your opinion. We don't need to know what you're going to say because you're only saying something that you think is going to give you access. And that's what that boils down to. So your opinion doesn't even count. Oh, here's a guy. What kind of guy is this? Who are you, Eric Davis? See, now I gotta open your link in the new tab. Who are you? You are the managing editor at Fandango. Of course you are. Okay, so what does the manager editor at Fandango, who probably got in for free, say? It has terrific action, humor, and some more memorable characters we've seen in a DC movie. But the biggest highlight is Margot Robbie. She's fantabulous as Harley. Well, gee, maybe that's because that's the title of the movie and you're just name-dropping the movie. You got in for free. While also proving that sometimes our most valued relationships are the ones we have with good friends. Who, I guarantee you, if they were all these bad girls, especially if they're bad girls, take it from me. Take it from a girl who... You know me. I was not exactly the good girl type. The bad girls are going to want nothing to do with her. They're going to team up while they can bully somebody else. They're going to team up while they can get at somebody else. And then they're going to start turning on each other. And this is the same thing we see with all these little blue check marks. Like this chick. And she was one of them in that conversation here, going after Matt Kadish. So, of course, she's like, I'm going to throw your original tweet back in your face. Okay, well, his original tweet, let's throw it back in his face. Let's see what he said. Oh, the one I agreed with. The one I said, yeah, absolutely, I agree with. Is going to bomb just like Charlie's Angels did. They've removed any of the attractiveness of these characters to appeal to the girl power crap instead of the core male comic book audience. And that is exactly right. That is exactly right. They're going after the wine ant demographic, as your boy Zach calls them. They're going after the demographic of girls who just put all the pop figures on their desks. The girls who go to Goodwill and piece together the costumes. That is who this movie is for. And that is who everybody is giving these glorious, glowing reviews of, is that demographic. Birds of Prey is like if John Wick were run through a crazy funhouse filter and stuffed full of glitter and F-bomb. Ew, I don't want to know that. Ew, I don't want those. It's everything you could ever want from Harley Quinn and her badass girl gang. Into this movie completely. That is who that's for. The Birds of Prey embargo has lifted, and now I can scream about how absurdly fun it was. And the way it completely washed the taste of Suicide Squad out of my mouth. Girls and gays, this one's for us. Oh, okay, so it's not for your straight white male. And that's why they don't want to be attractive, isn't it? Guess what? Sorry, a lot of gay guys I know collect Barbies and are into stuff like Wonder Woman because they're glamorous, beautiful women. So apparently this is not for us. It's not for anybody. It is just for those couple of little specific audiences. And that's what the Twitterati is saying. They just don't care. They just don't care. And they want to use whatever they can to attack the viewing audience. Yeah, they do. And I'm getting tired of that. So tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. I am MechaRandom42. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!